Breaking news with writers who write war pieces. I think you're at a little bit of a war right now with someone, and you have a complete right to question the advice that they are giving you. Um, I just want you to make sure that you know what you're doing going forward, and it is okay to not take advice that doesn't feel right to you. So this is how I got there. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords is usually very witty. The Queen of Swords has a motherly aspect to her. She's very feminine. When she's upright, she is able to give bad news with a caring mind, with some caring words. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, because it's an older woman, I wonder if it's one of your mentors or someone, an advisee or someone that you follow in social media. And I'm wondering if you're kind of butting heads with them because you've got the Five of Wands also in reverse. So it's almost like there's no cooperation going on, and like she would do something differently than you would, and it's causing a little bit of a rift. That's kind of that's the start of it. That's the base of it. You've got the Six of Pentacles, which is an exchange of energy. The Hanged Man is taking a pause. I do think you might be overworking yourself, but we're going to get back to this card in a little bit. It's the Ten of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever is coming forward, I feel like it's this advice that this person's giving you, or it could be that you are not feeling very cooperative, and it just kind of, until you kind of get some of that resolved, you probably will not be able to flip this card over. You are very emotional, very in tune with your emotions toward your project. With the Fool being in reverse, it is going into a new adventure, being willing to go into a new adventure, but I feel like because it's in reverse, you might need to take some extra precautions. Whether that is through your idea, whether that's through the advice that you're getting, it just kind of feels like there's a blockage or something telling you to go a little slower, and this advice that you're getting or how you want to do things is not quite working out how you want to. You might need to figure out how to work together, and I'm going to tell you that in just a second too. You have the Knight of Swords. He is not in reverse. There's going to be, I feel like, I wrote down in my notes here, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity that you're going to need to make a swift action, a swift pivot. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but because you've got this Hanged Man in reverse, got this Ace, you have the Fool, it feels to me a little bit like you're going to need to make a swift pivot. Partly why I'm saying that too is because you got the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Wands is all about fast movement. Something's moving really fast, and you have to try to keep up with it. So going back to some of these cards here, again, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. I just kind of feel like there's a little bit of combativeness going on there. Again, going back to the Ten of Wands, I do kind of feel like you have a lot on your plate. I don't think that, it seems like this guy's pretty comfortable holding off all this stuff. He's not falling over yet. It seems like this, but I want to ask you why you're holding all of this on your shoulder. Is there a way how you can make your life a little easier and let some of these down and make trips and not, or something of that nature? And I wonder if once you're able to delegate some responsibilities to other people, you can actually go into the Ace of Wands, which might actually flip over the Ace of Pentacles, which might actually help you go into a new journey a little bit more open-minded. And I wonder if you can also flip over this Five of Wands into being there's a little bit of combativeness here. When this is right here, the Five of Wands is upright, it usually is about differences of opinions and how different of ways how people would take action in order to accomplish a goal or a common goal. But with it in reverse, it almost feels like you're being too proud in order to try to work with other people. This is just really dark here. Usually I would say probably like take your own advice and do your own thing. But it just kind of feels, because of what's going on here, I wonder if, based on, if you delegate a couple things, I wonder if these two cards will flip over and you can kind of like work together, and also this mentor person can give you some more sound advice, or being able to work together and create this Six of Pentacles harmony that you have on the board. But I do think that it's right for you to question the advice that you're getting. I just be caution with the Fool, and just take caution with whatever that is, and make sure that you are doing it to your own accord, if that makes sense. If you don't know who I am, I'm Chris, and I use tarot cards to help writers overcome writer's block, create more of a creative discipline, and help them finish their projects faster. For the month of November, for Black Friday, I'm offering a 50% off coupon to join the Flow Your Mojo writing community on my website. So if you want to learn tarot, use it to help your creative process, get your projects done faster, click the link down in the description box below, and for 6 months, you will get 50% off of a membership to the Flow Your Mojo community. Please feel free to also send me questions if you have any before you sign up if you want to. I'm totally willing to answer questions. Going into numbers, we've got 3, 6, 12, 10, 1, 4, 0, 2, 5, and 8. Now, if you add all those numbers up, you get 51. 5 plus 1 equals 6, and 6 in the Major Arcana is the Lovers card. The Lovers is actually, it can be romantic, but it's more about dedication. What are you going to be dedicating yourself to going forward? Currently, right now, it's usually like an Adam and Eve picture, but there is, in older decks, kind of have a man choosing between two women, and he needs to decide which one he's going to go with. So it's more about dedication. So I want you to make sure that you're going forward with a dedication toward this project, but I wonder if there's a way how you can delegate a couple of things to be able to flip this card over to maybe work more in conjunction with someone, and maybe even help this person see your side of the situation and see how you can work together in order to bring some harmony. Elementally wise, we have earth, air, fire, and water. You do seem pretty evened out on all of that stuff. I just got chills down my right side. I let people know that's kind of when I know that I'm onto something. Since you're pretty evened out, I'm not really going to give you too much to go off of for astrology-wise. You do have the Hanged Man and the Fool, and the planets and signs that are associated with them are Neptune, Pisces, and Uranus. So I think that for now, because we're in kind of a Hanged Man state, and we're kind of just like waiting to see if this advice is resonating with us or how to move forward, take a look at what Neptune, Pisces, and Uranus are doing at the moment, and see if they can offer you any insights as to what to do next in order to how to work together to bring in this harmony that we're talking about with an exchange of energy with the Six of Pentacles. Colors you're probably going to want to pay attention to are yellow and like a brown gray. I was trying to look at all these cards. There's a lot of brown, but it just feels a haze, a grayish haze. So brown gray, something of that nature. I do pull 3 extra cards for you, just for extra insights for you. You can also pick almonds. I'm not really sure what almonds would mean, but maybe you need to eat something. I want to look at this perfect sandwich card for a second. We have the 10 of Wands, which is also a lot of stuff on our back. This perfect sandwich has a lot of layers. So I wonder if there's something to do with those two kind of being connected for this reading. Lastly, what are your main character's social roles and how do they fulfill each one? For example, a woman who is a harsh leader might be kind with her younger sister. Again, with that being said, we've got the Queen of Swords, and she's also in reverse. So I wonder if there's kind of a connection there. So in closing, I just want to, again, say I think you're cool to question who is trying to give you some advice. Make sure that when you do go forward, that you're doing it correctly, and taking some cautions to protect yourself. One last reminder, if you would like to join the Flow Your Mojo community for 50% off for a 6-month membership, please look at the description box below, and I would be happy to have you, help you to read tarot, learn to read tarot, use it as a writing tool, and to help you finish projects faster. With that, I guess I would please ask you to like, subscribe, follow, and share, and I will see you in the next one.